entertainment business, yes. My name is Jens Pettersen. I'm artist and painter living and working in Berlin. I've been getting a bit bored with just the painting. Like, it's not enough sometimes. And kind of film and movies are like the ideal art form in many ways.
What's a film you've seen recently?
Fat Girl.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
By Catherine Breillat.
But wait, you said what was the French?
For My Sister. It's called For My Sister in the French title, but for some reason the marketing department said, like, if we're releasing this abroad, it has to be called Fat Girl. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's a gnarly film. It's a nasty film. Because I need to watch something to make time pass.
No, I get that.
Sometimes.
I feel like you need like chic media, and you also need garbage media to like level the scales of justice. So
Yeah, and I feel like if you're gonna go garbage, like you might go with the true garbage.
Yeah.
That is Family Guy, but I don't know, they're kind of funny. Like, and yeah, I was like, who do I relate to, or who would like, what's my favorite character? And I said like Peter is the best character. Brian is also funny, and his like his Democrat persona is quite funny, and he's like deadbeat, like, or not deadbeat, but he's like a failed writer.
Yeah.
And he's like such like I think like a persona that persists, but I don't think Brian would be a Democrat right now. I don't think Brian would have voted for Kamala. Donald Trump, if you're listening, this is your enemy. Europe has risen, and we are not backing down. We are coming for you. United Europe against America. This is war. Because it is all art, you know? Like, if you're like an artist, like, it's all art all the time. You don't have free time. You don't have hobbies, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So everything, you know...
Research as praxis.
Yeah, everything is research. But I think there's something within, like... You know, I'm also interested in sort of, like, these... what's the word? Modular.
Mm-hmm.
Like modular compositions in a way.
Yeah.
Where like this thing exists over here and this other thing exists over here. Whether that's two paintings that depict different things but are on the same wall, so they become part of the same image. I mean, this is a shitty word. It's because like it's about stars and shit, and I got called out for using it, but cosmology. I'm in my Saturn return.
Yeah, true.
How long does that shit last? You know, like, what is the art? You know, like, what is gonna happen? What is it? Like, I think it's more liquid. But yeah, this one's good. Let's see here again. But this is the best one. This is the best painting I've ever made. Yeah, I mean, like, I came out of grad school last year. And then, like, grad school is it's obviously so fake. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like you're in, like, a weird, like, Disney World. You get too much feedback. And you're, like, you think to yourself, you have to listen to these people. But, like, once you get out of grad school, then, like, you kind of check their credentials. Like, they're retarded. Like, they're so fucking stupid. And they don't know shit. And they don't know shit about art. But, yeah, I think, like, if you're out of grad school, if you're out of undergrad, like, and you're like an artist, like, the thing is that like you're not in a position where everyone cares, like, kind of no one cares, and like it kind of, which is nice because like it doesn't matter, Like literally, like it doesn't matter. Like I can come to the studio, like I go to the studio every day, and like I can make like a little drawing, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, meaning that's it. Meaning that's the work that I did. But also like, I don't know what else is supposed to happen. Yeah, this is the newly painted Cartman. I did some drawings, as well, but this is painted. Is it dry? Yeah, it's pretty dry. Yeah, what about it?
Why?
Well, I had a vision. I had like literally like a vision. You know, like sometimes you go around like I don't fuck with like the idea of like waiting for inspiration or whatever, because it's like you just have to do it. Like that's not like inspiration is not a real thing. Like you get inspiration from making. But I had a vision of like, yeah, Cartman specifically on the cross, like crucified, doing his like, X eyes in suffering. With painting, like it's just as much about like squeezing the paint out of the tube as in making the mark. Oh, there it is. No, this is the better one. But like this is it. Like this is art. This is literally like life and death.
Yeah.
This is like the void, like the suffering.
Climax.
Like the suffering, then the emptiness.
Yeah.
And I think it's quite a beautiful image, honestly. And I don't think there's anything funny about it. I literally find zero humor in this. If they're abstract, it's like a hard-edged shape or something. It's not gestural, because when you're moving your body in front of a larger canvas, you're moving your body. But if you're trying to do something gestural on a small painting, it's just like it's pure masturbation, because you're just moving your wrist the entire fucking time. Like you're not moving your body, and you can't replicate that. I mean, it's interesting because I'm like doing it. Like I'm doing the thing.
Yeah.
Like I go to the studio and I paint, and like that's kind of it.
Yeah, living the painter fantasy of the films.
It's pure fetishism. It's pure like gnarliness.
Who is the art world for you? Like right now, you don't have to name 12, but like, if there was like a Last Supper sort of deal for you, who would be invited to the dinner table?
I mean, I think it's like, this can both be like a normie response, but like in the terms of like where you're at and like the nerdiness of art or like people or whatever. But I can say like, oh, like it's like Isabel Graw, it's like Dietrichson, it's like Sean Tattle from Manhattan Art Review, like in terms of writers,
Yeah.
In terms of artists, like I don't know who's good. Like who am I excited to see? It's always Michael Kreber, but that's like every other motherfucker that you're gonna interview that's like a 28-year-old painter is always gonna say Michael Kreber.
Yeah.
Because he's like the dad we all have to kill, in order to advance. Against my own will, I keep like drawing like characters or animals oftentimes. And I don't even like it or like care about it, but sometimes like you just like draw like a weird character, and like you have to do it for some reason. But like it's like tricky because it gets into like a very like cutesy territory. We're in Görlitzer Park, the major, like, I guess, like, drug park, but also, like, hippie young people where the youth gather for May Day here in Berlin. It's a vibrant scene. You know, like people are out and about. That's the thing about Berlin that's nice. Is like people actually like are amongst themselves, which is like in like the culture of like antisocial behavior and whatnot. It's nice to see the counterweight of it, just like open drug use and alcoholism out in the free and open amongst each other. You start to wonder like how like the economy of Berlin like doesn't really work, because there's too many people like me who like don't have a real job and for the most part just like hang out and don't do shit. Like we produce nothing. Produce micro trends and online discourse that everyone hates. Well, I don't know. It's like this is probably worth something, you know, like hanging out in within the masses. You know, seeing each other, seeing butt cheeks fall out of shorts. Titties bouncing all around. Where are like the male fashion trends? I guess it's just like black t-shirt or like a wife beater kind of. There is like the 2005 like big sunglasses. I saw one guy, he had like the hat on like a 45. I think that's worth noting. I mean, that's another thing about penning. Like, you're starting with zero. You're starting with literally fucking nothing. Like in photography or like filmmaking, you're starting with something, and that you're starting with, you know, the world that can be like captured through something. But in paint, like you're literally like you're starting with, you know, like the metaphorical egg of everything, you know?
Yeah.
You know? And then you go from there. But I think like part of being like an artist or like is like trying, you know?
Yeah.
That's why like the inspiration thing is fake, because you have to just like try, and that's it. Like sometimes, you know, there's so much like, you know, we talk about that, like if it's trying enough or does it have to be good. And like I'm like stuck in between where like I want it to be quote unquote good, whatever that is. But you know, you also try.
Yeah.
Like you try your best, I guess.